Hi guys, I'm Trent. I've been in martial arts for the last 35 years. I'm a jiu-jitsu instructor, MMA coach and defensive tactics instructor. I've been asked today to take a look at the new Marvel film Shang-Chi, and let's take a quick look.
You have the wrong guy. Does he look like he can fight? Come on, bro.
Whoa. Okay, so Bruce Lee's one-inch punch, we all know it, we've seen it 100 times, looks great, awesome on film. I've never seen anybody in real life get thrown across a room like that, let alone a bus, it seems to be. He's plenty of power in that, plenty of torque in it. He must be some type of superhero, so let's take a look.
You okay?
Well, he's broken into a fair bit of parkour there. His feet are right up on the sides of the bus. It looks more like he's breakdancing in the air than having a realistic fight on the street. However, looks great on film. It's an awesome maneuver to try and get out of the way of him. He's used the bars there, a bit of King Street action on the poles there. He's managed to get out of the way and he's thrown a few kicks in there. Looks pretty good. No reason why you couldn't.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Clev coming at you live on the bus. I actually did take a little bit of martial arts as a youth, so I'm gonna try and grade this fight as we're going.
Wow, this is really ramped up. Again, really good use of improvised weapons in the air. He's using his surroundings, using the pole, he's grabbing the assailant's wrist and sleeve, drag him into the poles there. Put a sneaky little headbutt in there, he's thrown himself back. Looks great. He's even managed to take a quick seat and a bit of a flirt with the young lass on the bus. So I don't know if I had that many guys on me, I'd be stopping the flirt with the girl, but hey, that's what superheroes do. Let's keep going.
Holy shit. Who are you?
This is where it's getting a little bit out of board now. He's back onto the pole, dancing action. He's got both poles. He's done a nice big split double kick to both of them in the face. I don't know if you could time that perfectly on the street. You have both assailants in the right place at the right time and kick them square in the face. I also think that having your feet planted and trying to take care of them a bit more stable and decisive manner might be a little bit better, but again, we're in the world of Hollywood, or the Marvel universe, as they say, so let's see how this goes. But he's got the trademark pause and stare with the steely look, so hey, it's working for me.
You got this, bro.
Whoa, this is pure Hollywood. The obligatory pause, steely look, everyone looking wide-eyed and mouth open. Who are you? And now we've got the king villain standing up. If you had the chance to run after copying all that, I reckon you know, do the Carl Lewis and get the hell out of there, but he's decided to size him up and have a good look. He's only got one arm at this stage, but it's not to say that those with all abilities can't still lay the smack down, as they say. So let's see how this guy goes.
My bad.
And as I said, there's a real good reason why you do the Carl Lewis and get the hell out of there when you get the chance. This bloke's now just produced a subsonic glowing, some type of get the hell out of here sword that I reckon he's not there to pick the food out of his teeth with. I reckon he's going to try and have his way with this bloke. So I don't know how this is going to go, but let's have a look.
Sorry. What the
And this guy is all over the show. This has become more of the Bolshoi ballet than a legitimate fight, but that's what we're looking at now. He's flipping and turning all over those poles. He's spinning and jumping out of the way. He's doing a few back extensions that are sure to break his lower back, just to get out of the way of this big sword. And now, one thing I will say, he's utilising some improvised defensive devices, I'd say. Unfortunately, he's snatched the laptop from this young lady, and that's might have stopped him from getting whacked, but he's cut it straight in the middle. So she's not overly happy, and he's still got the issue of a massive big sword in the way.
You really want to talk about this now?
Bus driver is down. I'm not gonna handle this. Every time I've tried to drive a bus, I get yelled at.
And as all good superheroes do, they have to take place of the passed out or exhausted bus driver. So he's jumped in that position. Mind you, he has utilised a fairly decent push kick, for want of a better term, or a double. It's more like a pro wrestling double push kick to his chest and knocked this villain back square on his back, which is great again. Didn't want to run, didn't want to save himself at that stage. But now he's jumped into the bus and he's taken tolls all the way down. Let's hope he's stopping at every stop on the way, like Kramer in Seinfeld.
Go, you freak!
Wow, not the worst move here. He's staying active, he's in the chair, he's moving back and forth. This guy's taking some fairly big thrusts with there. They're not the most agile or strategic strikes with that luminescent sword he's got there. So it's not to say that this isn't a good tactic to get out of the way. One thing he has done is he's leant back, he's utilised his lower limbs. This is something you see in competition jiu-jitsu, things like that, where you're placing your foot in the crook of the arm and securing that there. Not to say it couldn't be done. I wouldn't expect a villain to be standing there paused in that position for an extended period of time though. So it might save your skin for a short period of time, but I can't say that it's going to last much longer with that big luminescent sword swinging around.
The back is about to go. On my signal, make a hard right.
What signal?
Everybody to the front now!
Right, and the Hollywood effects keep flying with this one. So not only has he done almost a gymnastics routine of rolling over his back onto the assailant's back, trying to do what could only be referred to as a reverse armbar of sorts to try and restrain that arm. But the villain has yet again just paused in mid-flight, not moving, not exactly resisting, and allowed our hero to exit the bus of all of the poor victims there. So he's pretty strong in telling them all to get out of the bus, which is a great thing. Good hero move. I can't expect the realism of this to be any much more than probably a 2 at best. Maybe even most of it is a 1 as far as realism out of 10. But look, he's clearing them all out of the bus. Let's see how this thing finishes up and go from there.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
You and your sister deserve what's coming.
But overall, look, the Marvel people have done a fantastic job. Good use of some legitimate techniques, maybe not always in the right context. Some good close quarters combat that are legitimate techniques. but you really want to be following them up with some restraint and mobilisation, and or, as I said, the getting the hell out of there to run, which is always the best option. But look, as far as superheroes go, looks good, it was good fun, plenty of comedy, and that's what you want in a film. As far as realism goes, by the time we got to the end of that, I'm dropping my opinion down to probably a 1 out of 10 at best, and that's only because of his use of the King Street poles in that one. So look, great film, looks fantastic. I'm going to watch the end of this, and I'm not going to give any more comments on the legitimacy or not. So enjoy the film. Thanks for having me. It was good fun to add my point. That's us from Southside MMA. It was good to have you here. If you want to come in, we've actually got Jeet Kune Do instructors in here that do a lot of that Chinese martial arts. We've got wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, Muay Thai and kickboxing, women's self-protection. We've also got our kids martial arts classes where we're teaching them good solid foundations of movement, control and strength in our Jiu-Jitsu classes and kickboxing for them as well. So thanks for having us. We look forward to seeing you down here in Port Melbourne soon.